Hello, it is me, Sharak. I love Lena. I said it like 4 times today. Anyways, okay, so this message is going to be from the Arcturians. Um, so this is going to be a message just for you, however you decide to handle this information. So they say, yes, we are the Arcturian Council and we are pleased to connect with you in our hearts. We want to share that the coming months for humanity is going to be one where there will be many turbulent experiences, and due to this, there will be more of a need to remain calm and live much more in your heart. Due to this, we are requesting that the humans who are listening become much more aware of when they are living in their fears as opposed to their hearts. The heart is a genuine vessel of protection with the human collective, and when someone is much more deeply in regard of their heart, they are becoming much more close with God, Source Creator. So now that we have spoken on this, we want to hear a harmonious sound coming from you so that we will then be able to connect at a much higher frequency. So I didn't really know what they meant, but I do know the Om sound. So if you don't know about Om, it's a vibrational feeling and harmonization, I feel like, with God Source and your heart. So if you want to make a sound to help yourself to connect more easily, I just decided to go, oh, oh. And the way it makes me feel, it's like my whole body like vibrates with that sound. Oh, I probably should have talked about that in my throat chakra video. Either way, so I said, I was kind of like, oh, is that what you mean? So they said, yes, we are speaking again, and we want to share that with the Om frequency you have shared, it is in our hearts to be the one of the best ways to move back into the heart space. When you are feeling fearful and wonder what will happen next in the grand scheme of the rest of the population, you can meditate with this energy and move back into your heart, into the knowing that you are safe and you are protected. We are the Arcturians and we are pleased with this message. We are complete. Okay. And that was the end of that. So I just want to say just a little bit more. My heart meditation video, or not meditation. My heart video, my heart chakra video. Gosh, I'm getting ahead of myself. I talked a lot about these flowers and like what they represent. I did add another one in there for the throat chakra, but I didn't talk about it. But either way, I don't know the name of it, so that's why I didn't say anything about it. I just put it in there for, representation of the throat chakra. But basically, like, pay attention to what you're looking at, pay attention to what you're listening to, pay attention to, what you're seeing in the public, and try to step away from it, because there is a necessary need for people who are on this journey of elevating the frequency on Earth. And so pay attention to, like, if you're laughing and giggling and playing and you watch a video that makes you feel sad instantly or angry instantly, then maybe you might want to not watch it. Like, maybe you might want to just shut it off and just not look at it. Because that was one of the things that I had to do for myself when I woke up in 2012 is I literally was just like hungry, thirsty for information about spiritual awakening, about God, about, the other side. And I really did a lot of research and I found a lot of really not so good things, and it didn't make me feel good. And so I literally had to stop looking at it and stop researching. I had to stop myself so that I could live. Because the things that I was finding, I was just in shock about. So it was too hard to see. And there are some hard things to see. Some people can handle things that other people can't. Like me, I'm totally into flowers. I'm a flower girl. I want to be loved. I can have my masculine side comes out from time to time where my words can right through somebody, but I try not to do that. Um, but what I'm trying to say is that I'm not going to sit around watching a horror movie. I'm not going to try to watch Halloween stuff. I'm not going to watch things that are going to make me feel fearful. So, there's only so much a person can handle where their energy starts to get affected. And if your energy is like consciousness, your whole body is consciousness, then what you're feeding yourself, what you're eating, what you're seeing, like the words that you're using, it's like you're eating that food. It's like what I talked about in this book. It's like food that you eat can help your vibration. Well, even things that you watch can. It's like eating. You're eating that. That's why they call it a feed. I never understood that. I was like, I'm not eating anything, but it's a feed. It's like it's what you're getting fed, what you're feeding yourself. So pay attention to what you're giving to yourself, and make sure that it's loving, so that you stay in a high vibration, you stay in a loving vibration, and you hold your frequency, because there may be some other energies in the world that are struggling right now, and they need to, even if they are in a dark place where they feel like their whole world is shattered, um they still need to feel the love of the high vibrational people. They need to see that, because I don't know how else we're going to make it if we don't do that. I mean, we just have to. And I just want to talk about something else that's been bothering me is, like, I don't know about you, but I'm not into people making fun of me. I mean, my hair's not perfect, and like, my teeth got a right there, and I chew my nails, and I'm a chunky girl. I'm not trying to have people ta commenting on me and making fun of me, or like if I have an emotional expression online where I'm, you know, crying or something. I'm not trying to have people talking about me and talking bad about me. I'm like, at that moment, like, I have to understand that, that those people are having a personal moment for themselves and having an opinion about themselves rather than about me. But it's just kind of, sometimes it's a little hard to see when people are, somebody's having a bad day and people are making fun of people. It just really sucks. I don't like it. I know that everybody that I've ever talked to that has ever been made fun of in school or bullied never liked it. No one ever liked it. So I just wanted to say that. I'm not trying to get all up in my feels about it, but um, it's important that we're in a learning phase right now. So we're in the process of moving in a new direction. And so we're learning and we're shifting, and we're learning and we're shifting, and we're learning and we're shifting, and we're moving up in vibration. We are. We're going to get there. It's going to happen. We are doing it right now. We're in the process of shifting. So whether you're right or wrong in this moment doesn't matter. What matters is what you decide to do when you take your next step, and the next step, and the next step, and the next step. So just be more aware of what you are doing and how you can energetically help the collective, because us together we have to do this together. There's no other way around it. One person can be living on one side of the world and another person can be living in another side of the world, and they can help each other. It's like, if you ever look up where the twin flames are, they're all over the world and they're connected, emotionally connected. So etherically connected, energetically connected, spiritually connected, soulfully connected. There's soul to soul connections all over the place. And it doesn't matter where they are, there's a stream of love. Let me just talk about my new man, Mr. D. He lives in another state. There's a stream of love that happens between us every single day. We love each other every single day, whether we talk to each other or not, whether we're communicating or not, whether I'm commenting or not. I'm just saying, it's always there. Even if we know about it or don't know about it, or it's in the subconscious or it's at a soul level, there's still that love, and it's still running between the states. So every person who is around me or around him or in between, or if he goes flying somewhere and is working somewhere or something, he's the love is streaming over those states or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's always, no matter where we go, what we do, there's like this stream of love that continues to happen. So what I'm trying to say is that be aware that you can affect someone lovingly or not lovingly, whether you are talking to them physically or not. Because really, this world is energetic, and the physical body is technically energetic. It moves by sound. And if we didn't have sound, we wouldn't have anything. It might be a subtle sound, but it's still sound. So just play your speaker in a positive notes and be compassionate for people. Because just because you may not agree with somebody or they may not agree with you does not mean that there is the inability to be compassionate for each other. Because not everybody understands what is really going on. We just have our own knowing. So a person who lives in a space of their own knowing only knows what they know. And that's what they know. And it's the same for me. Like, there's other people in the world, like the Pleiadians and the Arcturians, they know a lot more stuff than we do. They're in a higher dimension than us. So their energy coming to us is like, hey, you guys can tap into this sound and you can be more intelligent. Or you can tap into God consciousness or infinite intelligence. And you can learn. Oh, that's for my boa. It's like, what is that? You can learn from a boa. I don't know. I'm just playing. But you can learn from the ethers. You can talk to the archangels, or talk to Yeshua, or talk to Mary Magdalene, or you can connect right up with God and get more information. Your energy will start to shift and move into a higher vibration. The more you know, the more you understand, the better and happier a person will be, and they'll stop focusing on people. That's one thing. I'm going to go a little bit further and then I'm almost done. But basically, like, people tend to focus on people more than they focus on themselves. Like, they focus on others, people, and what they're doing, what they're saying, and all that things. And like, it's not even about them, because your understanding is totally different from that other person. So they're having a life experience and you're having a life experience, and both of you are projecting into the direction of the other person. And what makes people happy, hands down, 100% truth, is when they're focused on themselves all the time. When I know my truth, when I know what I'm doing, when I know why something happened or why I'm having an experience or why I'm feeling a certain way, and I find out the truth about it, it is like food. I love it. Anyways, I think we're going to go. I just want to say that the reason for my channel is to bring love and peace and joy and happiness and laughter and fun and funny stuff, and to teach or show a new way of living, because I'm not saying no one else is doing it. I was just going to say, it's one of my normal sayings. Somebody has to do it. No, but I'm not saying that I'm the only one. I just like saying that. Somebody has to do it. Anyways, I should go. I'm just blabbing on. Until next time, I love you all. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time. Mwah!